Missouri lawmakers sent a $53 billion state budget to Governor Mike Kehoe's desk today. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Taylor Freeman.
And I'm Evie Allen. Thank you so much for joining us. The state deadline to pass all of the spending bills was 6 tonight, but the General Assembly worked out an agreement with a couple of hours to spare. KOMU 8's John Murphy joins us live from the Capitol with what's in and what's next. John.
After months of negotiations and some pretty late meetings into the night as we headed into crunch time, Missouri now has a state budget. Lawmakers from both parties celebrated parts of this budget, including giving all state workers a 1% raise for every 2 years' work, up to a 10% raise for 20 years or more of working for the state.
So that's really great for our state employees.
And increasing spending to higher ed institutions by 3% across the board. The budget also increases K-12 education spending by $500 million, which Republicans and Democrats both supported.
In public education, we, made historic investments.
However, this budget also made historic investments for private education.
In, more newer, school choice type options as well.
And Democrats were none too pleased with this. For the first time in state history, this budget includes $50 million in public taxpayer money going directly toward private school vouchers.
But I'm not comfortable spending $1 going to a school that wouldn't educate all children.
Democrats argue it's unconstitutional to allocate funds this way and say they may try this in court. But for now, the budget with this in it heads to Governor Kehoe's desk. A budget Republicans say they got right.
A budget that we can be proud of, a balanced budget for Missouri that puts Missouri families first. Very proud of what we were able to do on education, public safety, and making sure that all of our essential services were funded.
The budget is actually passed in a series of bills, and in a shocking move at the end of today, a bill that appropriates about $500 million that the Senate already passed. Well, the House didn't even take it up, effectively killing it, and a lot of that money went toward the MU research reactor. This could create a very rocky relationship between the House and the Senate as we look toward the final week of session, which starts on Monday. Live at the Capitol, John Murphy, KOMU 8 News.